Today we're going to talk you through the best walking shoes for seniors. I'm going to talk you through 3 of the favourite shoes that we recommend most often to our patients over the age of 50 in terms of stability, cushioning and fit. So the 3 shoes we're going to talk about are the New Balance 880, the Skechers GoWalk and the Brooks Addiction Walker. Each shoe have different functions, and hopefully by the end of the video you'll have a better understanding of what shoe might work better for you. The first thing we're going to talk about is heel drop. So that's the difference from the back to the front of the shoe. So that can be important in terms of different conditions. So if you've got pain on your heel or on your Achilles, if you've got a higher drop, it takes the pressure off it. Whereas if you've got a lower difference between the back to the front, it can take the pressure off your forefoot. So in the New Balance 880, you've got a 10mm drop, you've got a 13mm drop on the Skechers and a 12mm drop on the Brooks Addiction Walker. These are all quite high compared to what you would talk about in more traditional running shoes, and that's why they're more helpful for heel to toe motion during the walking gait. In terms of cushioning, you got quite a firm and responsive cushioning on the New Balance 880. What that means is as you apply pressure to it, it tends to propulse you forward. So rather than allowing you to sink in and feel like you're walking on a cloud, this is probably more helpful for those of you that are quite quick walkers, as it helps to facilitate that high cadence. In terms of a more plush cushion feel, then you get the most of that from the Skechers, while you get an in between, you get quite firm but a little bit of cushioning in the Brooks Addiction Walker. Then when it comes to fit, they're all true to size fits, but the toe box is slightly broader in the New Balance, while it's slightly narrower in the Skechers, and a relatively wide fit throughout the shoe in the Brooks, so it's slightly wider in the heel and in the forefoot. In terms of the upper, you get a nice soft comfortable mesh on the New Balance, what feels like a sock liner on the Skechers, and then you've got a leather cover on the Brooks Addiction Walker. People like that in terms of it's relatively waterproof or water resistant. However, in the summer they can find the shoe gets a little bit hot, and they find the soft upper liner of the New Balance or the Skechers can be a little bit more breathable in the summer. In terms of durability, we'd say the Brooks Addiction is by far the most durable shoe, followed by the Skechers and then the New Balance. Then finally, in terms of weight, you've got the Skechers, which comes in at the lightest, and then you've got the New Balance, and you've got the Brooks as the heaviest. Then in terms of stability, we've got 3 different types. So the New Balance is what we call a classical neutral trainer, and that means that it's level at the back of the shoe, so it doesn't tilt you one way or the other. You've got some arch support in the Skechers, as you can see, a little bit of firmer cushioning underneath the arch. And then if you want really stable shoe, and probably one of the most stable shoes on the market, then you'd look at the Brooks. You can see it's got torsional stability, and it's got a bar underneath the inner arch of the foot that really helps stabilize the arch. So if you struggle with instability of your foot, then the Brooks might be a great option for you. So overall, if you want a really durable shoe, slightly water resistant, a little bit heavy but great stability, then we look at the Brooks. If you'd like a lighter shoe that feels like you're walking on a cloud with a soft sock liner on the top, then we'd look at the Skechers. And then if you're looking for an all-rounder, then we'd recommend the New Balance. If you've got any questions on these shoes, please leave them in the comment section below. If you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel.